everyone! Hello and welcome back to more Let's Play Broken Sword, the Shadow of the Templars. I am the Black Shadow, and last time, folks, I got a little bit defeated here in Lockman Island, folks. We managed to make our way into the old Templar chapel here, we think. But I've been a bit defeated by a couple of puzzles that I just haven't been able to solve. This one down here, as well as the fixing O'Leary's wiring and stuff in the pub back in town. Now, unfortunately, I did a little look just to see what the hell was going on, folks. It seems that I have been pretty close to the mark of what I actually need to do. I've actually been more or less right. Unfortunately, I've been defeated by a couple of pixel hunts. So, yeah. So the first thing I'm going to tackle is this thing down here, folks, in the chapel here. Now, we've been playing around with this stone statue here.
The statue was too...
That's been overbalancing into the sand. We need to get either this statue or something with holes into the plinth here. Now, I have been trying to interact with this damn... Yeah. There is one tiny pixel where you can interact with the holes, folks. I just couldn't find it.
The 5 fingers on the back of the statue had left their impressions in the fine sand.
Yeah.
I placed my fingers in the 5 impressions left by the fallen stone. It was weird. They fit perfectly.
Yeah, folks. What a pain in the ass. So, with our plaster of Paris, we need to sprinkle this onto the holes. There we are.
I sprinkled the plaster on the sand until the holes were filled. I smoothed the plaster level with the sand. It was my first experience of home improvement.
So this is good. So, you know, we're off to a bit of a mark here. So, let's pull this over. Except we can't. We will need to do this, but we've put the plaster in here, but it's just dust at the moment, folks. It won't do anything as things stand. We need to find a way of actually, making it become plaster. We can't use the towel, I don't think. Yeah, you see, this is a real pain in the ass. I mean, it's like the tiniest freaking... I mean, look at this. This is just a nightmare trying to find this. I'm all over it, and no, look at this. I just cannot find it. This is a real pain in the arse, everyone. That's all I'm going to say. I just can't get onto it. It's such a tiny, fine bit that if you're not quite right, you just can't simply grapple onto it. And what do you do? Alright. If we come in and out, perhaps that'll reset the point. No, maybe not. Okay, fine. Get out of the way, George. Yeah, so this is a definite design problem with this game. I cannot actually get onto the damn thing. It just will not let me interact with it. But we can't actually interact with it anyways, folks. We need to find something to wet the plaster so it actually makes a mold. So we can't actually play around with it right now. But that's what we needed to do in here. Or at least that was all we could do in here. But you can see now how I managed to miss the damn thing so many times. So, yeah, that's a problem. So let's leave the castle. Good stuff. So what we want to do now is head back into O'Leary's pub. And now we want to solve his wiring problem. That's been blocking us from getting to do what we actually needed to bloody do. So, let's head inside. Now, it wasn't anything to do with the box here, as I had been trying to do. That was not quite right. But I had been right in playing around with the plug, folks. And I had also been right about this damn steel wire that the father has over here on the right. Now again, this is another pixel hunt that I got somewhat semi-defeated with. So what we're going to do is we're going to get George over here to this side of the bar. And what we need to do is we need to sit and wait for him to bring out the damn the wire here. Now, there is a point where we can actually grab the damn wire. There will be a pickup symbol, and we've got to grab it while it's on the table. Unfortunately, again, if we're not in the right damn place, this is going to be a bit of a nightmare. See, that's too high, but then it's too low. Oh, man, this is, yeah, I don't know quite what's causing this, but it is very frustrating. There we are.
As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed his piece of wire.
And mysteriously, he pulls out another one. Huh. Okay then, folks. So we've got the damn wire.
It was a short piece of wire, twisted into a rough circle.
So, using said wire, we want to use this on the plug. As I kind of suspected I actually needed to do. I just was trying to persuade it out of the father's hands. When actually, I just need to steal the damn thing.
I replaced the fuse with a piece of wire. I knew it was dangerous, but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions. Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem.
Bingo! And a blessing to all the saints. A free half-pint to that man, on the house.
Woo!
Now, could you take a look at the beer pumps?
Well, I guess so, but I'm not making any promises.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on me hands.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find a flashlight down there somewhere.
Oh, that's good. Alright, folks. Good times.
It was an...
So, at least we managed to fix it.
I looked at the plug I'd fixed and felt a glow of pride. All my own work.
Nice. And so with that, we can now head down into the cellar. Which we do need to do.
What a dumb place to store a flashlight. A dark cellar. The only way I was going to find anything down there was to feel around.
This could be entertaining, everyone. Right, so we can't see much. Only thing we can see is this.
My hand closed on a long metal rod.
Oh.
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
Not a light or anything? Maybe not. Strange.
I pulled the lever and the bolt creaked back into place.
So the question is, what does this operate? Well, we can't see anything else here, but it must have done something. So, let's head back upstairs. Because I know exactly full well what it's done. It's not a light switch, everyone. It's a lock. And what's the only thing that might have been remotely close to what that was? Something that we know has been locked the whole time from the inside. Yeah. You see the switch there. That unlocks the entrance to the cellar from the outside, folks. The big one on the left here. Yeah. We should now be able to work this.
I lifted the trap door and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from the cellar below. I looked down on a stone-tiled floor, way too far to jump.
What the? Oh my god, that's...
Excuse me.
There was a nasty feeling in my guts I usually associated with light opera. It was calm.
Oh god.
What's the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago?
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
He doesn't know anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round. I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut. Was the guy hurt bad?
He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
If I had, I would have taken it to the police.
Of course. Thank you.
Bloody hell. We just went face to face with Khan. Damn. That is interesting though, folks. So, clearly he picked up Fitzgerald. But it seems that Fitzgerald didn't have the package on him. It is still here somewhere. Interesting.
The trap door gave... It wasn't my nerves that stopped me jumping. It was my damned legs. They wouldn't move.
Yeah. So, the package must still be around.
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
Bloody hell, that was quite frightening, though.
Oh.
So, good thing it seems that Khan doesn't know who we are. This is good. Otherwise, he'd have murdered us. Well, at least we've managed to open up the trap door there, folks. What that will hopefully do is perhaps that might let in some daylight, so we can actually head into, we can actually see our way around the cellar here. So let's head inside again. Come on, game. This is the standard speed that the game tends to run. It's usually that sort of pace, rather than the pace we've been running around at, which admittedly is pretty quick. Ah, much better.
Then I noticed a flash of
Oh,
light.
we got the flashlight.
Something sparkling beneath the open trap door.
Hello.
It was Peagram's gem, all right.
Wow.
A large, uncut blue stone. As I held it aloft, I realized the fascination it could command. I guess I was already under its spell.
Did you find it?
Hey!
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah. Listen, McGuire. I want you to keep this to yourself.
No problemo. Just chuck us up a crate of lager.
No way. You're not old enough.
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
I could, for sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
If you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
Oh, and shout if you see that Ferrari.
So, 2 important items we picked up there, folks. We've picked up Peagram's gem.
It was large.
And we've also picked up a flashlight.
It was the barman's flashlight.
Both of these, very important, everyone. Don't know if there's anything else for us to play around with down here.
It was a couple of paper sacks filled with trash. I searched the trash, but there was nothing useful there.
I don't think there's anything else really of much use to us here, but could be wrong.
It was a bunch of cleaning materials. I looked among the cleaning materials, but saw nothing I could use.
Doesn't look there's much here for us.
It was a calendar with a faded photograph of a prize-winning carp.
Yeah, nothing to do with that. Ooh, what was that?
It was a rusty faucet.
I can play around with this.
The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water.
Now, this is important, folks. We do need to play with this here.
It was a rust...
You remember how, remember back in the castle about the plaster we need to make a mold of? Well, some water would prove pretty useful for that. We don't actually have anything that can hold any water, like a cup or anything, but we've still got something that could absorb water. Yeah.
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
This is important, everyone.
I shut off the faucet as tight as I could, but it kept on dripping.
So we've now got a water.
The towel was soaked through with water.
So you've got a water-soaked towel. This is important. So with the towel, we now need to take this back over to the castle and use this on the plaster, I assume. Wow, though, folks. So we found Peagram's gem. Good times. We've got exactly what we were looking for. But it certainly seems that Khan wanted it as well. Fitzgerald dropped it, so I can only hope that Sean will be okay. I mean, to be honest, I don't think, Khan doesn't want Sean, he purely wants the gem. That's all he wants. So, let's head on over to the castle. Up the haystack. And into the castle. Some music cues left, right and centre here, folks. Good times. So I'm hoping this is going to work. If not, then I might look a little bit silly. So we've got the plaster in the ground. So let us get hold of the towel. And hopefully, I can just immediately find... bloody Nora. There we are. Seems a good thing to do is move the mouse all the way to the bottom right of the screen. That seems to, like, set the cursor position about right. I don't know why.
I squeezed the towel as hard as I could, but it was barely damp.
Oh, no.
The towel had dried out and was barely damp.
Well, shit, everyone. It's a time puzzle. Oh, man. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, this is, deeply unfortunate, everyone. Oh, my God. We've got to do this quickly. Great. Man, I love time puzzles. Don't you, everyone? I mean, the goat was a time puzzle. Now the Tower of Water is a time puzzle. All types of goodness here. Ugh. Back we go. Don't you all love backtracking as well? I mean, you guys, you gotta be digging all the backtracking here. You know, you guys have been watching me play the old Resident Evils and everything. That was backtracking galore. Alone in the Dark, that was backtracking galore. Bloody half the things I've done on this channel were backtracking galore. Yikes. This is gonna be fun. What do I do to deserve this sometimes? I swear. So, bat down the bar.
No!
Go see a damn doctor! What's wrong with you? Great. So, I think I may be employing a save state here in case I don't manage this first time here. Right, so turn the faucet on.
The faucet...
Right, so let's throw down a save state. Hope that worked. Right, here we go. Ready, folks? One more save state there. Here we go. Game. Thank you.
I held the towel.
Right, so while it's still soaked, let's run. I'm not even going to turn off the damn faucet this time. I was just trying to be nice and polite. No, this game has demanded otherwise, so screw it. Quickly as we can. Go, George, go! Run, man! Run like you did against the goat! Don't just saunter your way across like you're back in California. We got a job to do. Hurry up, man! Right, go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Go, man! Go like you've never gone before! If I still fail, I'm going to be deeply depressed. Come on! Alright, up, 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 go! Go! Hurry, man! Time is of the essence. We're almost done here. If this isn't quick enough, folks, I don't know what I'm going to do. Cry. Right, I'm going to throw another save state down here because, of course, I'm terrified that I'm not going to be able to find this, find the point for the tower immediately. That's going to, like, cripple me. Come on. No, not this shit again. Come on, there, go. Come on, hurry. Yes.
The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster.
And now we should be able to just pick it up.
I eased the solid piece of plaster from the sand.
Nice.
Underneath, it had formed a perfect copy of the statue.
Good times, everyone. Good times. So that we can now place into here.
The hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets. There was a soft thud, then silence.
Alright, we are in, everyone. Neat. Let's explore. Interesting. So we're back in France, everyone. Apparently, whatever we found was so interesting.
So, where did you stay last night?
You didn't see.
At McDevitt's. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead. Then Leary woke me in the middle of the night to help bail out the cellar.
The cellar was flooded?
Yeah, some idiot had left the faucet running.
And you say
Whoops.
Pt.9 has disappeared?
Without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
I flooded his cellar.
Pt.9's gem?
The Templar's gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man.
Interesting. So, good news, everyone. We're back in Paris. Bad news, we may have flooded O'Leary's cell. Oops.
Do you want to look after the gem?
No, Georges. I'd be too tempted to sell it.
Good times.
Look, Nico, a handful of plaster.
Yeah. Why is it that men never really grow up?
What's your problem, sister?
Your pockets stuffed with useless junk like little boys.
You never know when useless junk might come in handy.
Life lessons, everyone.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
So, we have the gem now.
That's the gem that Pegram found in Lochmarn.
And we know that the gem has something to do with the tripod. So, good stuff.
I can't sit here all day, much as I'd like to.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobineau at the Kron Museum. And why don't you see if Rosso has heard anything?
Okay. Anything else I can do for you while I'm out? Shopping, a trip to the laundromat?
Just take care of yourself.
Okay then. Ah, it's good to be back in France, everyone. It's good to be back. I suppose we could swing down the police station, see if Rosso has learnt anything more about the... I know the case is out of his hands, but that doesn't mean he might have heard some bits and pieces on the side. It's not impossible. Ah, breathe in those traffic fumes. Glorious. Alright then, everyone. So, yeah, so let's head down to the police station, I suppose, and we can check back the museum and see if Lobineau is actually in today. That would be good. See if Rosso's got anything he's found out.
Excuse me.
What do you want now?
Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic, in the Avenue des Hérissons.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
You would say that. Can I show you the gem?
Maybe not.
No, maybe not.
Hmm.
No, I won't show him the past. That's a bit silly as well.
Is Rosso here?
Yes?
Yeah, let's have a chat with him.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. It's Stobart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Thank you, Moo.
Hello.
What now, monsieur?
I'll be more positive, for goodness sakes.
Have you heard of Professor Pegram, the archaeologist?
Molly Pegram, the second son of Lord Barclay Pegram.
I don't know. I only read about him in a magazine.
So much for the efficacy of rehabilitation. What has he done this time?
He made an important archaeological find in Ireland. Do you know Pegram well?
I have connections with the family, but I wouldn't say I knew him at all.
Is his name really Molly?
Of course not. That was the nickname he was given at school. All his friends and acquaintances know him as Molly.
Okay then.
Ever heard of a guy called Marquet? Jacques Marquet?
Marquet. I know the name well. He has a record for suspected blackmail, kidnapping, arson, and art theft.
An all-rounder, huh? How come he's on the loose?
His bravado is matched only by the courtroom skills of his attorney.
Not good.
So long, Inspector.
So it seems that Jacques Marquet, perhaps, is quite a dangerous man, everyone. Be sure to keep that in mind. Alright then, everyone, I think that's probably where I'm going to have to end the video here. So we've got the hospital that we can now go and visit. We also still need to go and visit the Musée Clune and have a chat with Lobineau. Hopefully he's actually in today. But that's going to have to be for next time, everyone, as we are out of time for this video. So I'm going to have to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next video.